Hi, I'm going to talk about heaven and according to what the visionaries of Medjugorje have said. And they have said all six of the Medjugorje visionaries have seen heaven. They all have said that there are no words to describe the beauty of heaven. And if we knew what awaits us in heaven, there are no difficulties or trials that won't be worth eternal life in heaven. I'll read that bit again. There are no difficulties or trials that we experience that won't be worth eternal life in heaven. The following description is of heaven through the words of the Medjugorje visionaries. This is what Yakov said. I think he's talking about Our Lady. She asks us to trust God's love, to make all things well. She asks us to surrender the past to her maternal care and to remember only in the light of God's love. I've only got snippets of these interviews, so I've just taken a photo of them, so I haven't got them all in the proper order. And this is the question. You have said that the reason the Blessed Mother took you there, this is to heaven. I think he's talking to Vitska. The priest is talking to Vitska in an interview. You have said that the reason the Blessed Mother took you there to heaven was to show you what it would be like for those who remain faithful to God. Would you tell us any more? Oh, she was talking to Yakov. And Yakov Kolo, he said, if I thought about it too much, I would die of loneliness. So, I'm not sure exactly what he means, but that's what he said there. If I thought about it too much, I would die of loneliness. Let's see. And then someone else, one of the other visionaries, has said, no one can even begin to imagine how it looks. The people were around the flowers. They are all the same age. No one in heaven is older than the age of Christ. People in heaven were full of joy, and all of them are giving thanks for the gifts given to them of God. Every day they realize how much love God has for them. There was a multitude of people. We have another one here. What did heaven look like? Ivanka says, it is a place that is very, very beautiful. She's one of the visionaries, Ivanka. It is a place that is very, very beautiful, Ivanka said. Most beautiful. Everyone I saw was filled with a happiness I can't explain and I can't forget. And we'll see. Is heaven an actual place? The next question was. And Miriana, one of the visionaries, Miriana Soldo, answered. She said, yes. Heaven. I'll ask the question, Granny. Is heaven an actual place? And Miriana said, yes. The trees, the meadows, the sky are totally different from anything we know on the earth. So she's saying there are trees, meadows, and sky, but they're very different from what we have on earth. So the trees, meadows, the sky are totally different from anything we know on the earth. And the light is much more brilliant. Heaven is beautiful beyond any possible comparison. And we've also heard that all the visionaries who have gone to heaven or seen heaven in like an image or like a film, it's like, I think Miriana said it was like she was watching a movie. But what they've said is everyone is walking, praying, and singing, and they're all filled with this amazing joy, this really beautiful joy, this happy joy that you've never seen on earth before. And they're very happy, walking, praying, and singing in like a meadow or a park. Miriana said a park once, and here she said in a meadow. So it's like endless space of fields. So if we want to match it on earth, we walk, pray, and sing on the grass in a park or in a meadow or in our backyard. And there's a question for Vitska. How could you tell they were happy? Because they said they were very happy. Vitska said, you can see it on their faces, but it is impossible to describe with words the great happiness I saw in heaven, in paradise. When the Blessed Mother passed, everybody responded to her, and she to them. There was a recognition between them. They were standing there communicating. And then Vitska said, heaven is a vast space. So she goes into a bit more detail here. Heaven is a vast space, and it has a brilliant light which does not leave it. It is a life which we do not know here on earth. We haven't had that experience here on earth, is what she's saying. It is a life which we do not know here on earth. We saw people dressed in grey, pink and yellow robes. They were walking, praying and singing. Small angels were flying above them. The Blessed Mother showed us how happy these people are. And I'll probably hopefully get onto it as well. I'm not sure if it's up here, but Ivan Drajegovic had said they were wearing blue, gold and red robes like long dresses. So Vitska said grey, yellow and pink. So maybe Ivan saw a different section of heaven. It's a vast space. It's a huge space, they've said. Father Bubalo, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Babalo or Bubalo. Father Bubalo asked Vitska to describe heaven. She responded, it can't be described. That is something beyond description. It is filled with some sort of beautiful light. People, flowers, angels, all is filled with some indescribable joy. Your heart stands still when you look at it. Amazing. It must be so beautiful. And she also said in another part that I've read that there are little angels flying above them. And when they describe the angels in heaven, they're not big people, because sometimes you see pictures of angels where they're big people. These angels are like little babies. They reckon they're like babies of about 6 months, 8, 9 months old, and they're flying above them like little gorgeous little babies, pure and full of joy. And the babies are all full of joy as well. So that's something beautiful. Now he said that Our Lady told him paradise. Let's see what we've got here. He said that Our Lady showed him paradise twice, in 1984 and 1988. I think this might be Ivan's memory when I read this. On those days, Our Lady took me by the hand, and in a moment I arrived in paradise. It is an area without frontiers. Ivan had said this one. Songs are heard. There are angels and people walking, singing, and are all wearing long dresses. The people look the same age. In a separate detailed recounting he shared, I saw people walking, smiling, dressed in long robes of red, blue, gold. They are singing, maybe 30 to 35 years old. They praise, sing together with so many angels. So beautiful. I heard the songs in the distance. The angels sing. It is very difficult to describe. Just imagine it. Just try and soak that image up. Walking, praying and singing in this indescribable joy with angels above them, praying and singing. And there's another excerpt here. Here's what Vitska, this is Vitska's words are as closely recorded from her testimonies. Let's see what Vitska says. We saw heaven. It is a vast space. Yes, there is a special kind of light. People were walking, praying, and singing. Small angels were flying above them. Everyone was dressed in long robes, grey, pink, and yellow. People have a joy that can't be described. People, they were walking in a very special way. You could see that they had something within themselves that was not from here. Amazing. They were all about 30 years of age. So basically it's been an indescribable joy.